Hello students, let's continue exercise 5.3 in this video. Fourth problem, find the square root of the following numbers by the prime factorization method. So first number is 729. So how to do this? Let's see. So prime factors of 729. So how to do this? I have shown here. Okay. So what are the factors this number can have? Okay, since it is ending with 9, it is not divisible by 2, so it is divisible by 3. So 3 is one of the factor of this number. So you have to take the least factor. Okay, don't take the bigger number first itself. So take the least factor. So start dividing. Okay, so you have to divide this number by 3. Okay, so you will get 243, then again this number is divisible by 3, so again by 3 we are doing. So how you do the LCM? Same way with the prime numbers you have to do, that's it. Okay, so now you will write it as 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, so 6 times you can write it like this. So now making pairs. So one pair, second pair, and this is third pair. So you will write it as 3 square into 3 square into 3 square. Okay, when you take root, this square will be removed. Okay, square and root if you take together, so it will be removed. So in that way, so square root of 729 will be 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, in the previous example I showed you, so in the pairs you have to write 1. Okay, in that same logic only. So here we are writing a square. Square means 3 into 3. Okay, so one pair is this one. So one pair is there means only one time you will write the number. Okay, so 3 pairs. So writing 3 times here. 3 into 3 into 3. So 3 into 3 is 9. 9 into 3 is 27. So that's the number. Okay, that is square root of 729. Next is 400. So this also for prime factorization, you can see that this number is divisible by 2, by 5, by so these are the factors. Okay, 2, 5 are the factors for this number. So you will do the factorization like this. Okay, how you do the LCM? Same way you are doing with the prime numbers here. Okay, so now this how to write it? We will write it as 400 equal to how many times you did that you did. You have to write 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, then 5 into 5. So here how many pairs are there? That you have to write it. So 2 square into 2 square into 5 square. So if you take root, it is root for 400 equal to 2 into 2 into 5. Okay, 2 into 2 is 4. 4 5s are 20. So square root of 400 is 20. Next number 1764. So this number you have the factors as 2, 3 and 7. Okay, this number is divisible by all these factors. So with that factors you have to do the prime factorization. Okay, so here you can see how I have done. So you can see that 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. Okay, so one pair of 2, 3 and 7. Okay, so 2 square into 3 square into 7 square. So when you take square root, you will get 2 into 3 into 7. So 2 3s are 6, 6 7s are 42. So square root of 1764 is 42. Next problem, 4096. So this number you have the factor as 2. So if you do the factorization like this, you have so much steps here. Okay, so you have to make the pairs now. So this is how you will write. So make the pairs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 pairs you will have. Okay, so you will get 64. Okay, when you multiply 2 into 2, it is 4. 4 2s are 8. 8 2s are 16. 16 2s are 30. 32. And 32 into 2 is 64. So that's the square root of 4096. Okay, so this is you will get 64. The next number 7744. So if you do the factorization, you will get like this. Okay, so that you have to write it, make pairs, then multiply. Okay, 2 square into 2 square into 2 square into 11 square. So you will be left with 2 into 2 into 2 into 11. Okay, so the final answer you will get it as 88. The next is 9604. So if you factorize, you will get like this. Okay, make pairs. So you will get 1 pair of 2, 2 pair of 7. So 2 into 7 into 7. So finally you will get answer as 98. Then 9216. Okay, if you do prime factorization, okay, with the 2 and 3, we have done the prime factorization here. Then make pairs. So if you make pairs, you will be getting these many. You have 5 2s and 1 3. Okay, so if you multiply all these together, you will get 96. Then 529. So you will get the factorization like this, because this number is only divisible by 23. Okay, you can find it out. Okay, you can see that it is not divisible by 2 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 11 or 13 or 17. Okay, it's divisible by 23 only. So 23 is the factor, least factor of this number. So 23 into 23 is 529. Okay, so you will get only 1 pair of 23. So the answer is 23. Okay. Then fifth problem, for each of the following numbers, find the smallest whole number by which it should be multiplied so as to get a perfect square number. Also find the square root of the square number so obtained. Okay, so here they have given a number, so we have to find out. Okay, when it is multiplied, we will get the perfect square. Okay. For this, first you have to do the prime factorizing. So how we did in the previous problem, similarly we have to do the prime factorizing. Here you can see that only 7 is not having any pair. 2 times 2 is there, 2 times 3 is there. That means they are in pair. But 7 is there only for one time. That means it doesn't have a pair. So that's the smallest whole number by which the given number is multiplied to get the perfect square number. So the number have to be multiplied by 7. Which number is not having pair? That number should be multiplied with the given number. Okay, so 252, that is the given number. That number have to be multiplied by 7. So what answer you're getting, that is going to be the perfect square. Okay, so then they have asked also, find the square root of the square number so obtained. So this is the square number obtained. So we have to find out the root also. So how we did in the previous prime factorization, same way how we are doing here, same way you have to do. So you can do and find it out that the square root is 42. Okay, 42 into 42 if you do, you will get this number 1764. Okay. The next problem 180. Okay, so first do the prime factorizing. So this number is divisible by 2, so you will divide by 2, so you will get 90. Again divide by 2, you will get 45. 45 it can be divided by 3, so you will divide by 3, you will get 15. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So 5 by 5 is 1. Okay, so make pairs now. So if you make pair, only 5 is left without a pair. Okay, 2 times 2 is there, 2 times 3 is there. So that means they are in pair. But 5 is not in pair. So this number have to be multiplied by 5. Okay, so 180 into 5 is 900. That's a perfect square. So find the square root of 900. You will get, by the prime factorization method you can do it. So if you do it, you will get 30. Okay, square root of 900 is 30. Thus 5 is the smallest whole number by which the given number is multiplied to get the square number. The next is 1008. So same way, you have to do the prime factorizing, then make pairs. Okay. So you see that the 7 is not having any pair. So this number have to be multiplied with 7 to get a perfect square. So when you multiply, you get 7056. So this is the perfect square. So find the root of this number, 7056. If you do it, you will get 84 as the answer. Then 2028. First do the prime factorizing, make pairs. You see that 3 is not having the pair. Okay, so multiply this number with 3. So 2028 into 3 is 6084. So if you will find out the root, you will get 78 as the answer. Then 768. Okay, find the prime factorization, make pairs. So you find that 3 is not having any pair. So this number have to be multiplied by 3 to get a perfect square. So if you multiply, you get 2304. So if you find the square root of this number, 2304, you will get 48 as your answer. Then sixth problem. For each of the following numbers, find the smallest whole number by which it should be divided so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the square number so obtained. So in this problem, we have to find the number which is to be divided. In the previous problem, it is multiplied. Here it is divided. But the method is same only. So you have to do the prime factorization for the given number. So you have done the prime factorization and make pairs. Okay, if you make pairs, we can see that 7 is left without a pair. So 7 is the number which is to be divided for this number. So 252 divided by 7, you will get 36 as answer. So square root of 36 is 6. Okay, this is how the answer is. It's just one simple step alone. It's differing from the previous problem. There you multiplied this number without pair. Here you are dividing. That's the only difference. The next is 2925. So first do the prime factorizing. Then make pairs. We find that 13 is the number without pair. So that is the number to be divided. Okay. So 2925 divided by 13. You will get 225. So 225 root is 15. Then 2645, first do the prime factorizing, make pairs. We find that 5 is not having a pair. So this number to be divided by 5. Okay. So you will get 5529. Then last step, square root of 529 is 23. Okay. Then 1620. So first do the prime factorizing, then make pairs. So if you make pair, 5 is left without a pair. So the number have to be divided by 5 to get a square number. So after dividing, you will get 324. Okay, square root of 324 is 18. Okay, so how to find out this square root? Okay, you have to do the same prime factorizing. Make groups. Okay, then multiply the number. Okay, then you will get 18. Okay, with this I'll end this video, children. I'll continue the same exercise in my next video. Thank you.